All right, y'all, we back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. And right now, 1017 artist Foogiano is back in jail after only being out for 2 weeks, man. Let's find out what happened and why.
Her birthday on the 10th of October. So you know that everybody from around the city made a big deal about the song. She commented, she wrote something on Facebook and was like, bitch, he gonna blow up all this song, I'm gonna sue his ass.
Baby mama ain't shit. No. She won't let me see my son. Oh. But you fuck with him, mama pop my gun.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right. Just listen to the man, okay? Listen to the man. All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present while you're being questioned. You can afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained to you?
Yes, sir.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, that's Miranda read and agreed.
Is this the video right here? Or it's the whole video?
Right. So we found a firearm under the seat in front of you. Okay, where you would have been sitting, within arm's reach of you. Okay? Is it yours?
No. Oh my fucking. Do it got a thing on it.
What? Well, I guess I'm on the run again. I ain't want to do it, but I told him Cracker got a kick.
Y'all be easy on my mind, man. Just let me chill, let me breathe. The internet shit just be popping all that propaganda, all fake ass shit, man. I don't know what's up with a nigga.
I had a couple DMs this morning and last night about a Georgia rapper. Some say the last signee. Well, actually it's 2 signees, but one of the last signees to the 1017 roster rearrested. And instantly in the comments, all you hear is, Gucci Man must be the feds. Gucci Man, Gucci Man, Gucci Man. But in actuality, after looking over this, Foogiano put himself in the situation. So today we're gonna briefly disclose who he is, briefly go over how he got arrested, what he done since getting released in the halfway house, and why now it's being reported he won't get out until next year. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Fam, during the pandemic, if you was an artist and had talent, that was the perfect time and the opportunity to showcase your talent via social media, because almost everybody was home on their devices with nowhere to go. And that's how a young man from Greensboro, Georgia was able to become a household name after recently just coming home and decided to be a rapper from hearing Black Youngster and Designer on the radio while incarcerated.
Back then, it was just, I just put words together, talk about how I was living this shit. Now I can talk about anything. I used to write poems and shit. That's my little brother over there. He the one made me start rapping. He used to tell me, like, you write poems, you can rap. I was like, no. And then I went to rap with him one day. And I heard myself on the mic, it was over with. Once I heard myself, it was over with. That's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? We had a little, you know what I'm saying? We performed at team party, shit like that. But it went, I went never like, we gonna blow up all this shit. That when I moved to Athens. Because I met my dad when I was 15. And my brother and shit, and I moved up there.
Okay.
So that's when we started doing that shit. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just doing this shit to fuck hoes. You know what I'm saying? Be popular. I wasn't giving a damn about that shit blowing up. But then when I went to Changan, and like I said, I heard all these niggas on the radio. I heard Designer. That's what really did. I heard Black Youngster. I was like, this nigga, right? But then I heard Designer. I said, hell no. I said, I go home. I know for a goddamn fact I'm gonna be rich.
Damn.
Oh God.
That's fine.
Fam, that was Kwame Khalil Brown, also known as Foogiano. As mentioned, Foogiano is a man from Greensboro, Georgia, a place that had less than 5K residents while he was growing up there. Not to mention, it was a place that also didn't even have a local Walmart. So the troublemakers in that area stood out like a sore thumb when the crime was committed. And the crazy part about Foogiano's story is even though he came out during the pandemic, some will argue he managed to get signed the old school way, a local talent show. At the time, an indie label CEO named Boo Man was doing local talent shows.
He was with Boo Man. That's who going at that nigga right now? What's the nigga name? Roscoe Dash. Roscoe Dash going at him every day.
The winner get $10,000 and get signed to Authentic Empire, Boo Man's indie label, as you get pitched to a bigger label. Now some say that old school system was flawed. It's to keep a breakout artist in a 360 deal, which is why you see a lot of disgruntled people coming out against Boo Man in recent claims in 2026, claiming they've been finessed out of their finances. Now fam, it got to a point where Boo Man had to address the claims recently with perspective with Bank, after Roscoe Dash recently did an interview and said Boo Man screwed him.
Person was like, bro, I get the deal done. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, cool, let's get it done. I was like, cool, let's get it done. Roscoe signed, but he knew I had to talk to his mama. When I talked to his mama like, I don't care what he do. I don't understand why he doing this music stuff. She wasn't even supportive of it at first. And so I was like, don't worry about it, bro. I got you.
I got you.
Our contract was a management contract and a label contract. And
Wait a minute. Management and label. No. That's conflict of interest, brother. You can't be the manager and the label. What the fuck?
he knew that. And I told him that
That's a conflict, though, man.
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know now.
I know now, but
That's a conflict of interest, though, back then.
Hell yeah, that is.
It depends.
That's a conflict, though.
It don't matter.
Boom, you know that's a country. I'm just saying, it was a conflict.
Bro, it was 2009.
So he can feel some, you wouldn't want to sign no shit like that.
Why I wouldn't?
You signed to a nigga manage you, and he over your whole estate.
Nigga, that is crazy. You're signing to a nigga as manager to watch over your shit, and then you signing to the label. So who's gonna watch over your shit, making sure the label not fucking you over? And when the manager is the label. Nigga, that's the stupidest shit in the world, bro.
Do that.
Listen to me.
You do that right now.
Listen to me. If Jay-Z said you gonna manage me and goddamn I'm gonna manage and I'm gonna sign you, boom. I'm gonna sign your label and manage it. And I'm gonna change your life. Sign me up.
Hell no.
Cause I'm not known right now.
Don't do that, boo. Cause you know the business now. I can see you making that mistake as a young nigga.
But I did. But whatever the situation, it don't even matter. You want me to tell you why?
No, I'm saying that's how he could feel away though. That's what I'm just bringing it up.
He could feel away, but why would you feel away? You're having success.
He said he's never cashed a publishing check.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
You the label?
Bro, I did co-pub. I didn't take his publishing at all.
He
That's
said
a
you
lie.
sold him. He said one day he was standing in the booth. He said one day
pull out the paperwork.
He said
pull out the paperwork.
That nigga said one day he standing in the booth. He's telling you,
I called
bro,
Cap.
I want to got there shoot a video. I got half of you.
Everybody
like, bro, I
who
sold
got
you, bro.
Listen, everybody.
I sold you.
He said,
Crazy.
you like, bro, I sold you. I don't do that.
Like, oh yeah, we don't handle that no more. We sold your contract to so-and-so. Now they got my admin rights, publishing all kind of stuff.
Roscoe Dash was the voice behind one of the biggest records in 2010. While the world was celebrating hits like No Hands, he says he was trapped in a deal he signed at just 18 years old.
In that paperwork, which is supposed to be just some simple management, 20% standard, whatever.
A contract that didn't just take a percentage, it took control of his entire career. According to Roscoe, his manager Boo Men structured a deal where he controlled everything. In a later interview, Boomin even admitted his first million in the music business didn't come from music. It came from selling Roscoe's contract.
Where the fuck he find this music at? This music is making this shit intense right now, huh? I'm like, he really not saying shit, but the music is making it seem like he's saying some deep shit.
$1 million in the music. Because I sold Roscoe.
Roscoe says he discovered the truth while sitting in a recording booth trying to shoot a video. That's when he was told something shocking. We don't handle that anymore. We sold
Okay,
you.
better to you. I swear, you seen it.
I did.
Pull it up, somebody.
Please pull it up.
That man
that's
said,
cap.
bro, I found out I was sold when I tried.
That's cap. Let me
You
tell you.
was so-
I'm
that's
gonna
fucked
give you the
up.
real.
Go
Let me
ahead.
tell you what happened. That's cap. That's a lie. I didn't even have. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to see if I can go back and find his old agreement too. I'm an archive. I never owned his publishing. I did co-pub. I don't never buy
Write that down, cause we don't really know what
It's
that
just like we split in the publishing 50-50.
with him.
Yes, with him.
But he had
I
somebody.
will say this, man. On the internet, they have been debunking all this shit Boo Man be saying in these interviews. He always be saying, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. And then somebody comes out and debunk that nigga like, yes, you did, and presents proof. So I don't know, Boo Man. We can only take your word with a grain of salt when it comes to this business shit, bro. Because niggas is saying you flaw, bro. You flaw.
That's in a minute. Who had the other 50? Why he ain't got no money?
I'm trying to explain it to you.
Okay.
So it went from that to so this is where it ended, right? You know, females always get in the mix, right? It got in the mix. Then
Okay, here we
got
go.
it.
Here we go, yeah.
So I was messing with one little chick. He started messing with the chick. It was cool.
Oh, shit.
It was suspicious,
Right. I'm telling you, like I'll let you know what's going on.
That's a cop out, my boy.
At the time,
He capped.
I'm still like, it's cool. You know why? You know why I was saying it's cool? Because I was married. So I couldn't even really trip. You feel me? I was married at the time.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't take that boy puzzle behind that bitch, did you, bro?
Shout out to Perspective with Bank. If you guys want to go over there and check the entirety of that interview, you guys should go over there and do so. But on the flip side of what we just saw, we have to be non-biased. Many artists who don't have nothing at all will still take that deal, or at least do the talent show to chase their dreams. Now, does it make it right? I'll leave that up to you, fam. Because that wasn't the case for Foogiano. In 2020, he had got signed to Atlantic from the same song he performed at that talent show, Molly, Baby Mama. First gold track. Over 175 million views and counting on YouTube, based on true claims on how he felt about his baby mother at the time, which sad to say, fam, many related to, and even I was victim of it, so don't feel bad. But shortly after signing with Atlantic, making more hits in the process, he was signed to Gucci Mane just moments later.
Baby mama ain't shit. No. She won't let me see my son.
And my baby mama, her name Molly. She had picked me out. I called her to get my son. She was on that bullshit like she be sometimes. I told her, I said, make a song about your ass now. They gonna go. She was like, I don't give a fuck. I did. Well, I got my little bro.
Song about your ass.
When I met Trapper, I made Molly and Trapper in the same day.
Really?
I wrote it. My cousin, I was at Chop House. We used to Chop House. The fuck out.
I don't know about y'all, but look at this nigga Diamonds, bro. This just stood out to me right here. I don't know. These shit look fugazi. They're not shining. The diamonds ain't busting or nothing. Look at this shit. Am I tripping?
It was called 250. Listen, Chop out. They kicked the door down, busted, Fed came. Yeah. Little small time, we tried that.
Nah, bro, that's titanium, bro. All right, back to the interview though.
For real. I was in that bit one day. Chop left. Chop left. I don't know what happened to Chop. And little brother Chop got I was in that motherfucker writing songs all day. I probably was in that bit like 8 hours. I wrote like 9 songs, and Chop little brother Rambo was in there. He playing the game. I'm just rapping every song to him while he playing the game. He like, cool, that shit so hard. He was like, God damn. And I went and made all along. I thought it was trap. Like that was the one for me. I'm this trap, this it. And I made that song for Baby. Literally.
Oh, really?
I literally wrote that song and said, little Baby gonna get on this song. No cap.
Oh, that's tight.
But I was thinking trap. My little brother kept telling me, no, Miley, man. Baby mama ain't shit. And fuck my dad, but he told me too. When I showed him before the competition. Because I wasn't gonna do Miley in the competition. I was gonna do trap and some more shit. He was like, hell no, son, you gotta do Miley. That goddamn Miley came on boom and went crazy. I was like, oh yeah. To this day though.
So Authentic Empire, you performed at a showcase and won it, and that's how you got your deal with them? And I saw you collapsed, like when they announced you as the winner too.
Cool. Well, listen.
Wait a minute. So is Authentic Empire, is that Boom's company? Because that explains the chain. My nigga got a fucked up deal. A fucked up deal and a fucked up chain. That's cold.
Where shit where I'm from? Yeah. You see how many of us? It's like 50 of us. The whole hood, really. Goddamn. That's what I had did that day. I had got all my clothes. Because I had been traveling like a motherfucker right before that. So I had a lot of shit. So I got all my clothes. I called the whole mall to the house. I was like, whoever ain't got nothing in the world, get you something. Feel. We finna win anyway. We gonna buy some new shit. So goddamn, I said we went. I really, when I seen the competition, because I read people real good, I was like, ain't nobody as confident as me. I could tell when nobody, except for the singing niggas. Ain't no singing niggas can beat me and shit. You feel? So, not no competition. So I'm like, all right, singing nigga confident, but he ain't got a chance. The rap nigga scared. And I was like high. It was like 100 people. I went like 9. I fucked it up. Feel? And I had the whole motherfucker rocking. So shit, niggas was scared. I saw people were coming to me saying, I don't even want to perform no more. I was like, you dumb as hell. You better goddamn perform. So shit, I was sitting back and then I watched it. I was watching, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I won. When the answer, I seen Gucci fade. I said, that Gucci. Boom said, yeah. I said, what you want? He said, what food? He said, what food? He gave me the phone. I said, all right. He said, man, I want you. Oh, you ain't got to talk no more. That's it. Boom. Get it together. I'm 17.
And that's what all artists be doing. I think now, after this Pooh Shiesty shit, it ain't gonna be like that with 1017 no more. Yes, it will. I'm lying. Because niggas could see somebody get robbed and still want to sign. I think What do y'all think? Do y'all think artists are still gonna drop everything and sign to Gucci when he reach out like Foogiano saying right here? As soon as he saw Gucci, oh, put this together, let's do it. 1017, I'm with it. Or do y'all think moving forward, now that these allegations and all this then came out on Gucci and him snitching and all this shit, do y'all think artists are gonna now say they don't want to sign no more? Or is some gonna say, I don't give a fuck, I'm still signing, that's Gucci, man? What do y'all think?
Oh, man, this is Gucci. Who gonna say no? Stop. Who saying no? Yeah, damn.
Now, for a moment, Foogiano's success was short-lived. Around 2021, not even a year after getting signed, it was reported that Foogiano was on the run and cut his ankle monitor off on the highway. On July 5th, 2020, Kwame Brown, aka Foogiano, was pulled over in South Carolina. They found 2 firearms in the car. The reason for their stopping, according to them, was due to a broken taillight. They also smelled marijuana as they approached the car. Foogiano was a convicted felon. He said the gun was his brother. His brother wanted claim of both. Police let him go, but after getting feisty with him at the end, they ended up giving him a ticket.
Block 19, Gen 4, serial number, stand by. Oh, damn serial. You said
It's under the laser.
oh shit. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. How's that come off?
You want me to see it?
Yeah, good.
Mr. Brown, hang on, stand by. I'm going to read you something before we go any further, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right.
Just listen to the man, okay?
The fuck I do?
Listen to the man.
All right? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and
Boy, niggas don't never want to go to jail. Y'all saw that nigga eyes. You're like, what the fuck I do?
or present while you're being questioned. You can afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained to you?
Yes, sir.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, so Miranda read and agreed. I have one thing. All right. So we found a firearm on the seat in front of you. Okay, where you would have been sitting, within arm's reach of you. Okay. Is it yours?
No. Oh my. Do it got a thing on it.
A what?
A little delays on it. My brother he just had my car. We just got my car. Just told you we just came back.
Okay.
We called. You called me. I ain't even got to be there. You called from my phone.
You can't be in possession of any guns. You can't be around any guns. So technically, you're in violation just by being in a car with him because he has a gun.
But listen, I'm a real rapper. Like I'm famous.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do y'all call that? If they say, "Is this your gun?" and you say, "Nah." Oh, wait a minute. Do we got a blazer on it? Oh, that's my brother's gun. What do y'all call that? Come on, selective politicking. Let's see what y'all say in the chat.
He has to have a gun around me. Rappers are dying. My probation officer.
You can't be around a gun. You can't be in the car with a gun. You can't be in the house with a gun. You're a convicted felon, right?
But I have security that's around me all the time with guns everywhere I go.
You can't be in the car with a gun, especially one within our hands reach of you.
Man, I ain't know that gun somewhere, man. My brother, he probably left me. Then I just told her up my clock go to the studio. I ain't been at home 5 minutes. I know if you just sit in that same spot, I know you just seen my all that thing I was out of my car.
Okay, well, being a convicted felon, you have to take such precautions to not be around guns.
I ain't been so long, bro. I ain't been no trouble. That ain't what I'm on, bro. Oh God, I know you probably thought you smell some weed. I ain't no weed in there. Bro, I had that car. I can't do nothing about what he leaving up. You feel me? I been gone. I just got
That's
back.
your responsibility.
I understand that, sir, but I just got back. I ain't what I need done for. My brother got a gun, and he gonna let that happen.
Rappers are getting shot, and you're a rapper.
My brother has a gun. He ain't gonna let that happen. That's why he got it. That's why he with me everywhere I go.
Your brother's the registered owner of the car?
Nah.
You just fucked up right there, nigga. That nigga said, hey, yeah, my brother, he got a gun everywhere he go. Your brother registered owner of the car? No. Nigga, you should have stayed on track. Yeah, he the owner of the car. Nigga, shit. Nigga, hell yeah. It's just in my name, nigga. I don't know. You got to stay on track, though, man, because what the fuck? I don't know. I would hope that his brother, y'all done had this conversation, and the brother, he don't got no fucked up record, and he can legally have that gun, and he approved of you saying this shit, because that's fucked up. If I'm the brother, you feel me? I got a fucked up record, and nigga, I ain't supposed to be around no guns my damn self, and you done put this shit on me. God damn.
Who's registered owner of the vehicle?
Who's the registered owner?
Marcus, my brother who gunned at him.
So he is the registered owner of the car?
Yeah, he just put everything in his name.
Right.
The insurance,
Put you in the car.
everything.
Put you in the car. Okay.
There you go.
Sit in there. Just like you had it in your hand.
During this time, the police questioned Foogiano's brother to see if the guns were his, and his brother said it was his.
I know, firearm. Okay. Here's around for your gun.
You said he was around.
He had a gun. Not your gun. He had another gun. All right. He's not allowed to have a gun.
That's my gun.
What's your gun?
Both on mine.
Which one?
Both of them guns mine.
Which one? What does yours look like?
No, I had the Stinson on the one on the regular compact.
Okay. What's the one he had look like?
He had the gun. We just left.
Okay. What does the gun he had look like?
I see what's going on here. Did he just say one had a switch on it? One of the guns had a switch. I think I heard he said switch. Okay, so it's two guns. The brother's saying they both mine. The cops are like, nigga, that's cap. One is yours, one is his. I see what's going on.
Okay. I appreciate you trying to take the fall for him. I respect that, but he's going to jail. He's already under arrest. Okay, you don't even know what the gun that he had looks like, but you're saying it's yours?
Why you can't take me instead of him?
Because you're not allowed. You're allowed to have a gun.
You don't.
He's not.
That man is an artist. I gotta have them guns.
Okay, just because you're an artist doesn't mean you can break the law by being a convicted felon in possession of a firearm. Okay? I'm letting you know as a courtesy. Okay? Get your brake light fixed.
Well,
whoever's the owner of the car.
What is your reason for searching the car anyway?
It smells like marijuana.
Man,
you got wrappers in there? You got residue all throughout the car?
We just came off the road. We went in
I don't care.
Car.
I don't care.
Car, period. That car don't smell like no marijuana.
Okay.
That's crazy.
You're going to get a ticket. Stay right here.
So it's got a tinted tag cover if you want to do that.
Tinted windows, too. Tinted windows are way out.
Now, he would later get a bond, but then he was detained by the federal government only for a day on December 6, 2020 to the 7th due to the incident. And then a few months later, on March 11, 2021, he was rearrested after authorities claimed he threw his ankle monitor over the highway. He was then convicted on May 3, 2021 and sentenced to 5 years in prison. Between May 3, 2021 and November 2021, he was in state custody. And on November 30th, 2021, he was charged for the same incident, but possession of a firearm by a convicted felon by the federal government, and he was transferred to federal custody on October 3rd, 2020 and sentenced again to a term of 57 months, 4 years and 9 months. And during sentencing, the judge stated, "I will state once again that it is my intention that he be given credit for all time served, not just time in federal custody, but all the time he served related to these charges." Now at that point, people was confused to say the least. They thought, come on, fool, your career blowing up. You got a bond. Why risk your career even more by cutting your ankle monitor off and going on the run? Plus, he was seen at the Gucci Man birthday dinner, him alongside Pooh Shiesty. Even in the video where he recording, Gucci Man give Pooh Shiesty a green SRT Jeep on his birthday.
Come on, bro. You gotta get in with me, man.
So look at your round. Look at your round now.
Get your phone up.
Put my phone. It's man's birthday, bro.
All right, see, this is the shit that was throwing us off. Because Gucci Man gifted this nigga chains and cars. And they make it look like they all buddy-buddy on camera. And the next thing you know, the nigga robbing them allegedly in the goddamn studio. So what was it? We need some clarity on what exactly was going on. How was Gucci robbing this nigga? You know, we nosy, nigga. We need to know. We nosy. We nosy in the motherfucker. Put us in y'all business. Shit, it's out there for the world anyway, nigga. What exactly did Gucci Man do to make Pooh Shiesty and his family allegedly do that? What exactly? Give us the fucking details, nigga.
I love dude. I don't know, yeah. Wow. Man, this L behind him.
But it seemed Foogiano knew something his fans didn't know. He was going to sit down regardless. But what was in his favor was the sentencing guidelines, what we just talked about. So he decided not only to go on a run, but to also make a song about it, called On a Run.
Do it, but I told him Cracker gotta kill me if you can. I just gave 50,000 cash, now they trying to take me again.
But But people don't know that video later got him captured. Police then keyed on Memphis, Tennessee, noticing that was the background where that music video was shot. And on top of that, they figured he had help from his Memphis ties with his label, Pooh Shiesty, Big Sky. And in March of 2021, he was captured by U.S. Marshals in Memphis, Tennessee. Fast forward mid-April of 2026, Foogiano gets granted to the halfway house post-release. During that time, 1017 in shambles. Pooh Shiesty had just got arrested by the feds for allegedly robbing his CEO when suddenly Foogiano gets released and nobody on 1017 welcomed him home. So he made his choice without saying a single word. And that's put Pooh Shiesty recent mugshot as his Instagram profile picture, taking all 1017 inquiries out his bio, but most importantly, instantly going to go see his kids, which is crazy to say. That's allegedly how he got rearrested. Someone had posted it on social media, which also prompted the feds to find out that his kids wasn't located in the same state that his parole was.
Oh. Man, y'all done arrested this nigga because he went to go see his kids and he left the state. God damn, have some sympathy, man. I thought he did some criminal shit. That's why he went back to jail. Y'all arrested this nigga for going to see his kids, man?
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Y'all better say some criminal shit happened too, because that's fucked up if y'all arrest that man just because he like, man, I gotta go see my family. And then I post a picture of my family. Nigga, I've been in jail for 4-5 years. I get to go see my family. The only way I can go see them is to go see them. They can't come to me. And y'all saying I can't go see my family? And I go do it, now y'all put me in jail for it? That's weak. What y'all think about that, man? What y'all think about a nigga getting put in jail for going to see his family out of state, even though he ain't supposed to leave the states? I'm just going to see my family. I ain't getting no trouble. I didn't do nothing wrong. I just went to see my kids, and I was coming back home.
And in return, Foogiano now have to serve the time he would have served in the halfway house, incarcerated. Seem like nobody can get a break when dealing with 1017 right now, and at least according to the public. But there you have it, fam. This was the story of a Georgia rapper who picked this side after his CEO gets robbed, allegedly, by his label mate after serving 5 years for a gun charge, which got enhanced after he cut his ankle monitor off and threw it while going on a run for 3 months before being captured in Memphis, Tennessee. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments.
Yeah, man. Golly.
Comments. Don't forget.
Oh, man. All right, that ending got me fucked up because I saw he went to jail, but I thought it was going to be on like some criminal shit. But to find out that it was because he went to visit his family without permission is like, come on, man. Goddamn. Like, how y'all feel about that, man? You feel me? As far as the 1017 shit, yeah, I think that Pooh Shiesty shit definitely put a stain on all the artists, you know, who was already a part of 1017. Or actually, the only two left, I believe, was Foogiano and Pooh Shiesty. I remember he cut everybody when he was riding around in the car and made that video. I'm dropping everybody from my label. I remember that video. But I'm sure it sounds like to me, before Foogiano went to jail, he was in Memphis, which is where Pooh Shiesty is from and his crew and everybody. So they probably was looking out for him out there and probably was the reason he was out there, like, giving that nigga somewhere to stay or duck off while he was on the run from the police. And that's where he got caught. So my loyalty is to the homie. You feel me? And while I was in jail, what's to say Gucci Mane helped him out in any way? Because we have heard stories where his artist was in jail and whatever, funerals, and Gucci don't help him out. You know what I'm saying? With the big scar shit, he allegedly didn't help with the funeral, asked for the chains back, shit like that. You know what I mean? The father later came out and said he helped, but who knows, man? Who knows? But let me know what y'all think about this situation, man. What y'all think about the reason Julio was arrested, man? Foogiano, sorry, was arrested. And yeah, I'm gonna give y'all 2 seconds to smash the like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.